So, welcome everyone. My name is Laurie, and welcome to our self care and service practice in the love, peace, and harmony field. And we have been doing some ongoing series of really helping us with your self care and your service goals. And so, if you would like to watch and rewatch any of the other sessions, you can go to our YouTube channel at Satori Family Wellness Center. So, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. And so, let us get started. And I'm just going to review what we'll be doing today. So we'll do a review, our weekly check-in. And last week we thought about going from values, I'm thinking about some of our values and going into creating our vision this week. And so we'll do this vision meditation with our love, peace, and harmony field. And this would be in regards to our self-care and our service goals. So welcome those who have joined us. So let's take a few moments. Just going to stop right now. Check in to see how you are feeling today. And some of you have already begun the journey of really creating some goals for yourself for this year. And these big gems are the tasks that you are wanting to implement every week. And I'd love to hear how things are going. Some people already have mentioned to me, outside of this session that I'm creating the big gems, which are or big rocks, the tasks, and really prioritizing that in our week for the goals has really been helpful for them. So we'd love to get your feedback. But at this time, let's do a quick check-in, and you can close your eyes. And I just want you to take a nice natural breath as we connect with the love, peace, and harmony field. This field is created with these calligraphies that carry this positive message of love, peace, and harmony that we're going to use to integrate and help us with our self-care and our service goals. So I want you to connect with this at this time. And I want you to just also notice how you have been doing this past week, how you've been feeling. Many of us have had goals in certain areas of our wellness dimensions, whether it's from like a physical health, emotional health, and finances, or with relationships, or the social pillar. So notice how you have been doing. And we'll also get a chance to reflect a bit more on this during our meditation. But just checking in at this time, how your body is feeling, how your mood is, and kind of notice how that relates to what your self-care and your service goals have been. And we want to just notice it without judgment, without attachments. And again, when we're looking at these things, we might look at these different gauges that I've mentioned before, our emotions, our bodily sensations, our thoughts, how our thinking is, and a reflection of our actions and behaviors. Okay? So we want you to just kind of check in without judgment. And if you want to even give yourself a score on your self-care, 1 to 10, how you feel that you're doing, that can be a wonderful way to keep track of your progress and your gauges. Maybe in some future sessions, we'll kind of be honing into a system that can help us to assess, keep track, keep ourselves accountable. Okay. So wherever you are, just notice it without judgment, okay? And notice where you might be holding it in your body. And you can notice the color, shape, size of it, blockage, or that concern. And I just want you to get the baseline now. So as we are continuing with our exercise and practice today, you can also check in to see how these are affecting you. So let's go ahead and do a review of last week. And last week we talked about our core values. Okay. And so some of you may have come up with your list. If you have your tablet, please bring that in. And we had about maybe 3 to 7 core values. And we were really meditating upon that, kind of connecting with them. So if you haven't done that, you can start doing that today or thinking about that, but go back to our last week's session. So here are some of the values list. And what I want us to do today is actually kind of move forward in creating a vision. So a lot of times the values are what creates what it is, our vision, our bigger picture. So for our life vision, really reflect on our core values and think about what is the picture or your focus. There's many different things that people may relate to as vision, like the picture or a core focus, for your self-care and service. So just think about that and think about your values. And to help you with creating this vision, it's basically thinking about a bigger picture. And this kind of stays usually true for a few years, whereas goals can change, but the vision is pretty big. A picture of a desired future. Okay. So this is an example. I just saw this picture online, and here are some of the values that maybe this person or a company is wanting, and then they have this bigger vision of how to kind of create that. So you can also, one of the things that people do is, some of you may have heard of vision boards. For some people who really like to put that time and effort into creating that and having some picture on it, that's wonderful. You can go ahead and do that too. But we just are wanting to kind of think in your mind and in your heart, what is your vision? And some of the questions that you can think about to help create that is you want to think about what matters in your life. And so these are some questions that you can ask yourself. And what you can do is I'm going to read you the questions, but I'll have you just kind of meditate as I'm reading them. I'm still going to have you connect with the love, peace, and harmony field as we connect. Okay, so it could be, what life do you want to have lived, maybe 10 years from now? So if you're 50 in your 60s, or if you're 30s in your 40s, if you're your 70s and your 80s, in your next years, it could go as long as and far as you would like. But a lot of times businesses may do, or personal things may do from 10 years. What is your vision for yourself at 10 years? Where do you want to be? What kinds of people do you want to be surrounded by? What do you believe you're capable of in life? What are the things you feel you could accomplish given the right circumstances, resources, and motivation? So again, connecting to that potential. See if you can see this vision or feel it. Okay. If not, don't worry about that. We'll get to that concern. You might think about, what is it that you would want to change about the world? And it could be like bringing love, peace, and harmony, more love, peace, and harmony, right? Since this is love, peace, and harmony meditation, but it could be anything. What could you contribute to the world that would make you feel proud and content. So you want to think about that. And just don't think too much. Just see what comes quickly to your mind. You might want to also write it down in your notebooks where we wrote your values, or record it somewhere. You can also think about, like, what would you want people to say and remember about you? That could kind of give you a sense of, like, what kind of person you want to be. How would you want to live, have your life been? And for some of us, you can think about, like, even if it's hard for you, you might feel to create your own vision. They do feel like it's important to have a vision, but you can find your vision in other people's visions. So you might have heard someone else share their vision, and we might want to share ours today so people can kind of get some ideas. Not everyone may be able to quickly create their life vision, but you can probably identify when you hear other people's vision as to, oh, what resonates with you. Oh, that's my vision too. I like that. So you can find your vision by also following another's vision that resonates with you. You can find it all over. A lot of times you can connect with people who you admire, that you really love what they're doing and what they're about. And you might want to, if it's someone personally, in your life, you might want to connect and say, hey, what is your life vision? A lot of times they say the most successful people, the people who have accomplished, they do have a vision in their life. And that is why they have accomplished. They have a direction, a destination. Okay. I'm just going to share a few visions I just kind of thought about, because we are doing a love, peace, and harmony meditation. We can think about that we the life vision would be, I want to be in love, peace, and harmony, or be love, peace, and harmony. And in my words, my thoughts, my actions, everything is resonating that message, that presence. Okay. Another is like, I want to be happy and healthy and create a happier and healthier world for others. Right. So I'm trying to integrate like a self care and a service. So the self care is for ourselves. I want to be happy and healthy. And I want my services, I want to do that for others as well. Right. The third, I want to empower myself and others with love and compassion. So I want to feel love and compassion. I want I want to empower others to, be able to feel and live in love and compassion. So these are just a few examples, but it might trigger something for you. So I want you to, so let us, we're going to be using our 4 pillars of awareness or well-being, which is awareness, connection, insight, and purpose. And you can get more information from this from the Center of Healthy Minds. And also in our past videos, we have covered each of these areas, right? So let's go into our meditation today. And I want you to just kind of close your eyes and think about your self-care and service, your values, and your vision. Okay, so think about them. Just notice. Again, you can repeat the values and also the vision that you are formulating today. So you can kind of think about how does your values connect with your vision? And notice to feel how connected you feel with them. So is it just still like a vision, and you might have these blockages of like, oh, I have that, but I don't think I can do it. We want to identify some of the blockages that we might have that. But for now, I just want you to create the vision, whether you think you can do it or not, but something that feels good to you. Okay, based on some of the questions that we had, or some of the examples, and based on your own values that you've thought about with the last session. And if you weren't here for our previous sessions, just go back, but think about it now. What is my values? Could probably do the values and the visions together because your vision will probably reflect your values. And I want you to connect. Notice how they look like and feel like as you think about your vision. Or if you're in the place where I don't know my vision, just notice how that blockage is for you, that you feel that you cannot get your vision. I just want you to stay where you are. Just feel, where is the blockage? It could be resistance. I don't know what the purpose of the vision is or why this would be important for me. And there's a lot of different videos out there that help uh, recognize what the purpose of creating a vision. And for us here, we can just simply think like if we can hold that in our hearts every day as we plan our strategies or a system to attain our goals, our self-care goals, they can be present in our hearts, our mind, our soul, that will give us the inspiration to kind of move forward with them. Okay. So notice how they feel like and connect with them in your being. You might connect with how and allow them to connect your values, the big gems that we've talked about, your task, priority tasks, your yearly, your monthly goals, how they all relate. Connect with them. How do they relate to your values, to your vision? And just notice as we're going through this how your body feels. Connect with your body, your thoughts, your bodily sensations, your emotions, right? All of these might give you a clue as to where you are in building your vision and how connected you are with them, with it. You might want to see if you have any insights about the relationships of everything. And some of you are already working on your weekly goals and tasks. You might think, I have this vision, but I haven't really developed a plan to really connect with them daily or even weekly, which is why maybe I'm stressed or I'm not uh, doing well. I really haven't put them as my priorities, my big gems, my priority tasks. Okay. And so wherever you are in this process, you're going to allow the light and the positive messages of the love, peace, and harmony field to help support your insights received about your purpose. Or in this case, we're working on our vision. So let us connect with the field and allow yourself to really just feel the messages of love, peace, and harmony. Some of you may actually have these messages within your values, within your goals, and within your vision, such as an example I mentioned, to be love, peace, and harmony, or be in. I like to say be like that you are love, peace, harmony. Love, peace, harmony is with you. So whatever you do, you emanate and you embody this presence of love, peace, and harmony. So that might resonate for some of you, but others, it might be others. Oh, I want to be in joy. I want to be efficient or um, generous, right? Think about the questions that we've talked about to develop your values. How would you like to be remembered? What is the service you want to contribute? So just allow, what is your vision? And see if you can actually see it in your mind's eye. And imagine, so if you were setting this vision, like a 10-year vision, imagine how your life would be like. Where would you be, you know, sitting, how you would be feeling, how your thoughts would be, what would be around you in your environment. Who are the people, if there are people around you? What type of people, remember, would you be around, would be around you? What is that vision of your accomplishment of that vision? What change had occurred, when we thought about the question, how we would want to change the world, right? For example, bringing more love, peace, and harmony. It's like, I connected with many people and I've taught them about love, peace, and harmony, or I've, shared tips or resources, and whatever that is. So I really want you to have that in your heart. And just notice when you're thinking about your vision, how real does it feel to you? Are you able to believe it that, it can be accomplished? If yes, wonderful. Allow that love, peace, and message to come in to further support this vision that you have, knowing, again, increasing your belief that you can do it, increasing maybe your ability to commit to some of the big gems, to create a strategy system to move forward to attain this vision. For some of you, you might feel blocked. I'm not sure what the vision is. I don't know. I don't think I have it yet. That's fine. Allow yourself to connect with where you feel blocked. Just notice where in your body, and just bringing in this light of love, peace, and harmony to support, so you can be in the state of love, peace, and harmony at whatever stage you are at. There's no judgment, there's no attachment. It is wonderful just you being here today, taking this time to commit to your self-care and your service pathway vision for yourself. And I'm just going to allow yourself to just think about them and just feel, connect with love, peace, and harmony, and allow yourself to strengthen your goals so you can truly believe. And you're going to clear the blockages of maybe doubts, fears, anxiety, worries about this vision. We want to just see what we're holding, and you might make some ahas. I'm holding a fear, or a belief that I cannot do it, right? Identify some of these things. When we identify it and aware, we can then work on them and clear it. I just want you to stay in the field and be wherever you are for these few moments. Just bring the message of love, peace, and harmony to help support your vision, your goals. I apologize. Let me just. Just So I want you to really use your power techniques to really see the light from the field coming in and making your vision more vivid, more potent, where you can really palpable, that you can really feel it, or to clear the blockages so you can start forming and connecting with them. Okay? Continue to just be wherever you are. And we're going to just bring in this message again, greatest, or the love, which represents greatest and unconditional love, melting the blockages that you felt holding you. So bring in this love and light of the greatest love from the field. Bring in the message of peace, feeling greater peace in your heart that you can do it. No need releasing anything that is not of peace or positive belief and inspiration to release. So we bring in that peace that also connects with like joy, peace and joy, right? You can also bring in the message of harmony. We're harmonizing the aspects of ourselves. Our self-care and service practices are being harmonized. Our values, our vision is being harmonized. And their values, vision, and our goals and our tasks, our system to move forward is being harmonized. And even if you don't have your strategy system yet, we will be going into that more later, but just that concept, imagine that we will and we are harmonizing them. We're doing all of this at what we call our soul level, and then the heart, the mind, and body will follow, so we can then implement these strategies. But for now, really having your vision in your heart, allow it to be full and palpable with love, peace, and harmony to support it. Bring it into your lower abdomen and feel the light supporting it. Let me say, thank you, thank you, thank you. So we thank the field for its support and the light. And it was a short session, so you can always go back to review this recording, any other recording, and it is going to be on YouTube channel. It's also already going to be on Facebook, where it's already being played live now. And as we continue with our movement, our wellness journey, some of you who are in that stage that you have your self-care and service goals, allow yourself to, work on them consistently, regularly, creating a system. We'll also be working on that here if you don't have one, or you can maybe refine it. If you need more assistance, you might have healthcare professionals that you can connect with. We at Satori Family Wellness, we also give a 15-minute complimentary private session to kind of help you move forward. You might find yourself feeling really blocked. If we can assist you, let us know. Continue to do the Love, Peace, Harmony fields. We have my mother having her first 3 Mondays of the month, where you can continue with these meditations in those fields. We have our free wellness evening with Tao Calligraphy on Thursday evening. So, please join us. They work on different areas and topics, but you get this positive field of positive information that can support you with your goals. And with your service journey, for those of you who really have the intention that you want to donate, give, do charitable works, we are honored to be with the Love, Peace, Harmony Foundation, which sponsors this series and these programs. And if you find that valuable, there is a QR code that actually leads you to the instrumental of the Love, Peace, Harmony that we did for our meditation that you can use to continue your practices and your self-care practices, service practices. And then it also can lead you to a donation link that you can specify where you want to donate to, and in the honorarium section, if you feel guided to use any of our names, we'd be very grateful. But this may tie into your values and your vision of really giving back. So this is one way that you can do that. And we also really appreciate your service. If you have any questions, comments, things that has helped you, things that you would want us to do better and to provide for you, we are very grateful. You can maybe connect with this form, evaluation form. You can just also write down in a chat. If you have email, or a text, you can also send it in that way as well. We love hearing from you. And again, self-care is service, right? We want to really meld the two. So having your vision that you are happy or healthy, or you are in love, peace, and harmony, you provide love, peace, and harmony to others. Really find that connection for yourself. And please continue to join us to increase your self-care so you can also increase your quality of service. So again, I want to thank all of you for being here with me today. I hope this was helpful for you. And please continue to give us feedback and let us know what comes up for you, because usually we may come up with some challenges, some blockages as we move through to kind of attain our goals, and we can address these in the session. We can bring them into the field to help transform them. So I thank you all for joining, and I'm just going to stop the recording before I say bye. So